Today I'm going to share things that I wish I knew before launching my course. There's no doubt that adding a course to your products can add a huge revenue stream to your business. It's amazing the types of opportunities you get when you aren't trading your time for money. For our business, my marketing playbook, my online marketing course for small business, it's been an absolute game changer. Now, after launching our own courses and products and helping some of our students do the same, I want to share some of the things I wish I knew before I launched my first course. So let's dive right in. Number one, you don't have to do six figures on your first launch. I listened to a lot of podcasts leading up to my first launch, and I was hearing all of these stories of 6 and even 7-figure launches, and I just kept thinking to myself, if I sell 10 courses and make back my investment, I will be happy. We ended up selling way more than that, but honestly, I was preparing for selling 10. Amy Porterfield, who is the course creation queen, says that her very first launch was an absolute flop. That brought me great comfort while I was planning my first launch. Just remember that you determine the success, you determine what a win is. So set goals and set big goals, but don't feel the pressure to do 6 figures on your first time. Take the pressure off and enjoy it. Number 2, build your audience before you build your course. You need to build your audience beforehand. You don't have to have thousands of email subscribers, but you do want to have an engaged email list full of your ideal customer. It's a volume game, so you want to build your list so that you can sell directly to them. Number 3, get feedback before you create your course or digital product. This is a big one. Don't go spending thousands on filming a course if you aren't even sure that your ideal customer is interested. Start with a free lead magnet or a smaller paid offer and then work up to the course. Number 4, confidence sells. In launches, you've got to be confident. You've got to know that what you're putting out there is valuable and it's what your customer really wants. You've got to also remember, just because something is simple or easy for you doesn't mean it's simple or easy for the person you're trying to help. Don't let that stop you from creating a beautiful course. This means that in your sales copy, your emails, your social content, your videos, everything, you've got to ooze confidence. Even if you secretly feel like you have no idea what you're doing, which, by the way, I feel like none of us have any idea what we're doing a lot of the time. Confidence is the key. Number 5, set a launch date and work backwards. Something more important will always come up to take your attention from building a course. Let me tell you, you've got to push through and keep working to your deadline. Set a date, stick to it, and work your butt off to finish the content in time. You won't know yourself when you have a leveraged income stream coming in. Oh, and another big thing is you need to add a deadline to promote urgency. Like, this is a little hot tip. For the most part, I make the highest sales in my launch on the day the cart closes, the day of the deadline. So you need a deadline to promote urgency so that your customer feel compelled to engage and compelled to join you in your course. Make your deadline really clear so that your customers feel like they're missing out if they don't join you. My final point, book a post-launch holiday. A launch is huge. It is such a big process. And after launching my marketing playbook, I felt like I needed to sleep for at least a few days. So make sure you give yourself space to rest after your cart closes. If you're thinking of creating a course, I hope that you found these tips helpful, and I hope that it's given you some insight into the things that I wish I knew before I launched my first course. Go get them.